Okay, to get started, I will be using 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 2/3 cup of yellow cornmeal, 3 tablespoons of sugar, a half teaspoon of sea salt, you can use whatever salt you have, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 large egg, 1½ cups of shredded cheddar cheese, 2 tablespoons of diced pickled jalapenos, 3 to 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'm also going to be using 1 cup of whole milk. You can use whatever milk you have on hand. And I'm also going to be using a 1/3 cup of sour cream. First, I'm going to combine all of my dry ingredients in a large bowl. Now with a whisk, I am going to mix and combine the ingredients well. Now that my dry ingredients are prepared, I am now going to combine all of my wet ingredients in a separate bowl. And I am going to do the exact same thing, combine them and whisk them well. Now I am going to combine my dry and wet ingredients together, give them a good mix, and then I will be adding my cheddar and diced pickled jalapeno. By the way, if you do not have pickled jalapeno on hand, you could also dice a fresh jalapeno. It is completely up to you. I just like the briny taste that the pickled jalapeno gives to the cornbread. Now after you add your cheddar cheese and your pickled jalapeno, you are pretty much ready to bake this. But I like to add 2 extra ingredients that actually makes this a meal. I'm going to be adding a 1/3 cup of chopped green onion, and I'm also going to add 8 ounces of cooked breakfast sausage. This really does make this cornbread hearty. And what I did was just took a pound of breakfast sausage, cut this in half, and cooked it. If you want the full pound, add it. But I think 8 ounces is enough. And after I cooked it, I let it cool, and now it's ready to be folded into my batter. Now that my batter is all mixed and combined, I have a preheating cast iron skillet. I've been preheating it on low. I'm going to add my 3 to 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. I'm going to allow this to melt just for a minute or so, just until the butter melts. You really don't want to get the pan too hot. I have it basically on a low setting. By the way, if you do not have a cast iron skillet, you could also use a 9-inch round cake pan. Just add melted butter to the bottom and add your batter and bake it. Now my butter is completely melted, and now I'm going to add my batter. After placing my batter into my cast iron skillet, I am actually going to let it cook on the stovetop for about a minute or two, and then I'm going to place it in my oven. I will be baking this in a preheated oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 18 to 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. It has been 20 minutes and my cornbread is ready. Once you remove your cornbread from the oven, you probably want to let it set for about 10 minutes, but I can't wait to dig in and I want to show you what the inside looks like. But before I cut into it, I want to give you a close-up look at the edges of the cornbread. Because of the butter at the bottom of the skillet, it basically created this delicious golden crust around the edges of the cornbread, and that is my favorite part. As always, the recipe and ingredients are located in the description area below this video. This hearty cornbread is definitely a slice made into a meal. I cannot wait to have it with my hot cup of coffee. I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching! Hey guys, you can click on the video icons for more recipes. Or you can click on my picture icon to subscribe. Thanks for watching!